Storm Team Weather. Here's Chief Meteorologist Aaron Ayers.
We've got some serious winter weather heading our way for us here in the Concho Valley. As we go into the overnight hours, we could see some freezing drizzle throughout the Concho Valley tonight. And then as we go into our Saturday, we're going to continue to see a wintry mix for portions of the Concho Valley. Winter storm warnings are in place for us across the area. They'll go into effect in Sunday morning for us across the Concho Valley. That's because we're going to see dangerous winter weather ahead of us with heavy snow and record-breaking cold temperatures. That's going to be one of the big stories, are the cold temperatures across the area. Almanac today, we made it to a high of 28, and we're normally around 63 this time of the year, so we are downright freezing here across the Concho Valley. This morning's low of 23. We didn't go much today from 23 to 28. This morning's low normally averages around 36. The record is 15 back in 1948. Here are these winter weather alerts for us right now across the Concho Valley. Everywhere in the pink color here, that is a winter storm warning, and that goes in effect at midnight Sunday, so all day Sunday through lunchtime on Monday. So we're going to see a good window of winter weather here in the Concho Valley as we go in the days ahead. We're looking to the north though, because that's where the cold air is. And look, we were talking about negatives in Billing and Rapid City last night. Now it's -1 in Cheyenne, Wyoming. It's 11 in Denver, and we're at 24 here in St. Angelo right now. So that cold air is starting to filter in to the midsection of the country tonight and into overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. Temperatures right now across the Lone Star State at 17 in Amarillo, 24 here in St. Angelo. Locally, we're seeing those temperatures in the 20s, 23 in Robert Lee, 22 in Brant, 24 here in St. Angelo, 23 in Menard, 27 down in Junction. So we're seeing those 20s, everybody below freezing, and that's how we're going to stay through the night into tomorrow. So here's what we're seeing on clouds and radar right now. The action is actually behind me. We've got all those low-level clouds hanging around, and those aren't going to break for us anytime soon. We are seeing a little bit of moisture work into El Paso over here into portions of far west Texas. That's going to be moving through as we go into the weekend. That could bring us some wintry mix for us on our Saturday. Temperatures, that's going to be a big story for us as we go into Monday morning. This is the GFS, or the American model, and it's painting a very cold picture for us here across the Concho Valley. Temperatures falling below zero for many of our communities here in the Concho Valley, and we're going to stay that way as we go into Tuesday morning with wind chills well below zero. So we're going to be watching for things like frostbite. You want to wear many layers of clothing. Don't spend a whole lot of time outside if you don't have to. Stay inside where it is nice and warm as long as you can, because it's going to be downright cold for us here across the Concho Valley. This is the feels like temperature, and I just went ahead and threw in the wind chill equation up here so you can see how this is exactly calculated. You could do the math yourself if you wanted to, but I like to use the computer models. Just let those do it for me. And we're looking at wind chills, or feels like temperatures, below zero Monday and Tuesday. So we're looking at some really cold air for us here across the Concho Valley. So with that in mind, protect people, protect yourself. Check on your neighbors, make sure that they're doing okay. Protect your pets. If they're outside, bring them inside. They don't like to be cold either. Protect your plants as well if you haven't done so already. And also protect your pipes. Let the faucets drip. Open the cabinets if you need to, and keep your thermostat set up for you so that heat can get around those pipes and keep them from freezing and busting. Let's take a look at the winter storm tracker. Let's roll this forward to Sunday evening. That's when we're going to start to see snow picking up here in the Concho Valley right around 9 o'clock. So before our newscast on Sunday evening here in the Concho Valley, we could start seeing snow showers pick up for us as we go through the early morning hours on Monday. We could continue to see heavy snow, not only heavy snow, but we could see blowing snow with winds picking upwards of 20 to 25 miles per hour here throughout the Concho Valley. This all starts to come to an end for us as we go through the morning hours on Monday and into the afternoon. So that's going to start to leave us alone. This is what we're expecting right now for snowfall totals across the Concho Valley. In the upper counties here, or the northern counties, 2 to 4 inches is likely, 1 to 2 here, and this could change as we get closer to the actual event, so we'll continue to watch that. Another thing we'll be watching closely are power outages. This is from AEP Texas. Going to watch for those power outages, a handful of power outages down in Kimball County in the Junction area. So we're going to watch those. There is a possibility that we could see some power outages as we go through this event. Tonight, we'll get down to 22 with freezing drizzle throughout the Concho Valley. For our Saturday, topping out near 28 for a high wintry mix for us. Northeast winds at around 10 miles per hour as we go into the next 5 days here in the Concho Valley. It's going to be cold and snowy for us as we go into our weekend. Our Valentine's Day brings us quite a bit of snow overnight into Monday morning for us. And we're not done there. There could be another shot at some wintry weather as we go towards the middle of next week. We'll be back with more KSAN News right after this.